Bitcoin is dumping exactly as I told you in this area in the 123.25 before this massive drop we have. And today we went all the way to the 103,000, guys. In this video, I'm gonna tell you which key zones I'm watching, what I'm expecting for the Bitcoin price to do, and when to take action and see if we can jump into a trade with Bitcoin. Also, I'm gonna tell you what is my strategy, how to navigate the market, and how you can also take advantage of this market. So guys, I'm gonna start with the daily. We see how yesterday I was telling you in my past video that 108 was a really key support to keep, and actually we just broke that. We closed below, and today we went all the way down, as I have been telling you before. If we break that area of the 108, we were going to go down to fulfill this candle, and we see we didn't went all the way to 102, 103. Well, actually pretty much the same. What we don't want to do is to go lower than this, because you can see how big support we have here. This is really critical. This was already since May, guys. Since May we have been trying to break this area of the 100,000, and we always get rejected. And now if we go and close below this area, that's gonna be really critical for the Bitcoin price. So yeah, guys, we don't need to close below that. We see already how the bulls already pull over there, and they're trying to smash it to the upper side. But something you need to pay attention as well, like we still have strength in the daily. The time already passed, which is something good as well. Like if you ask me in spot, remember this is just spot, nothing about futures and trading, just buying a stop on spot. This is one of the best opportunities to buy in this area. Yes, we can continue going down, but according to my strategy, it will be here because the price already passed. So just keep that in mind, manage your own risk. But around this area, always I would do it really cautious. I wouldn't go all the way in, because the market is really weak, and I can see it as well in the small time frames. We should have already a bounce, but still the market don't want to give us any bounce. I'm gonna show you here. Let me see. In this area we should have already a bounce, but you see how weak the market still is, that it doesn't even overpass the 10 MI. We should be already around this area, but yeah, there is no many buyers at the moment. So let's see how this continue, but I do expect at any point we should start going up. And this is what we see in the small time frame 1 hour. We see how we really low volume, that there's no many buyers. We reach above the 10 MI. So let's keep an eye on this as well, because let me show you also the CPRs as well. These are on target prices that we can see either to the upper side or to the downside, and now we have this. This was an important support, the 108, 107, and now we see how this being a resistance, even though we should be start going up. So keep that in mind, because it's really weak right now. So just be really careful with everything you do, because the market is really careful. And yeah, in any case, I will put just some spot trades in order to be catching different price targets. And I'm going to show you right now the price targets I have, because we have been going from here all the way to 108, and we went to 103, which 102 is super close, and I wouldn't be surprised if we reach it already. It's not 100%, but after that the next price target is the 97, which this actually aligns in the weekly. Let me show you. This is a really one of the most important support is around the 97, guys. Probably if we continue going down, we're going to reach it soon. But in this area, we don't need to close below that area, because if we close below, that means already that we're going to continue going all the way to 70 to 60. We're going to see a really massive drop. I don't expect that to happen. I have some orders in this area already, and I do think that many people have them, but I just putting a little bit of my portfolio. I don't go all in, because first I want to analyze what's happening with Fortuna line, how the time is, by the time we arrive there, which at the time right now it doesn't look too well. So just keep that in mind, guys, and don't be playing around that much, because you can also lose a lot of money. But definitely what you should try to see, or something I'm expecting to have from the market, is a bounce, because this has been happening all the time. Every time we go down, you can see we always have a bounce. And even during the let me remove this, even during the bear market, when we have these confirmations of the bear market, now I'm gonna show you right here. In this area, you can see it as well. Like, we went down. In these areas, we went down, but we always have a confirmation. We went down, and then we always go up. We'd make a lower low. In this case, we continue going up, but we always gonna, even in this pulse like here, you see, even if we go all the way to 97, and then we should go at least to retest the 10 MI, and this will be the confirmation that we're gonna continue going lower, because we didn't break. And instead of breaking or putting again as a support the 10 MI, as you see in the bull trend, we have been always above the 10 MI. We will go and have it as a resistor and then go down. So we still can play that out, like just playing, jumping in this area, which I'm expecting a lot of buyers, but we need to see again the time. This is just what I'm saying right now, but it can change in any moment. We need to check the time and the Fortuna line. So if you're interested to know more about it and be up to date, just subscribe to the channel, guys, and share with your friends. Smash that like as well. I would really appreciate that. And yeah, pretty much that's the target I'm waiting for. But always be careful, because even if we have all the institution, like everybody say, like everybody who was calling the super cycle, now they're not saying anything. And yeah, so many people have been selling. I have been telling you as well, like I told you so many times, like de-risk yourself around the 126.25. I have been de-risking myself in that areas, and now you can see the massive drop we have. So hopefully you have some cash on it, but also play really careful, because even if we have the institutions, Blackrock is just selling. And the silly thing about this is that they sell when the price go down and then buy when the price go up. So and they just if you were wondering about retail, the retail are here, and they are the institutions in this time. They're doing exactly how the retails are playing. So they don't gonna save, they don't gonna make a super cycle. Just keep that in mind, because many people are was expecting that or calling to that all the time. Also, something else I want to show you is about Burnisky, because he have been pretty good as well when he was at least with Solana. I don't know with the others, but Solana, he was super bullish during the drop we have in the bear market at the $8, and he will have been calling the bottom, and actually he nailed it. And pretty much what he's saying here is like, after the big liquidation we have on Friday, like many people have been completely disappointed, and there won't be like many people jumping in right now. So he just see that the market going to continue being weak. And there's something he also say here, like we can always get another weak bounce, but I will take action accordingly. Remember, it never all or nothing with raising cash. So yeah, I mean, pretty much he has been de-risking from the market. I want to see how BTC respond to 100K, which is pretty much the 97 I was saying to you. Yeah, and then he see like gonna get a little bit in, like will likely get interested in the market again when people see BTC at 75 or lower. So yeah, pretty much what he's saying, guys, is like yeah, he's pretty much saying goodbye to everybody, like saying that the market is done for now. And this is something I had calling all the time. I want still to observe what happened during the week, because remember, we have this consolidation during the weekly. This consolidation we saw already long time ago, before everybody saw the consolidation in this area, market right here. So this consolidation we have here now, if we see, if we remove this, it play completely to, so the bottom we have here around this area, and then the top was always here. You see how perfectly matched, and we don't have any strain. Potentially we can continue just consolidating in this area, but this is something that I cannot really say right now. We need to see how it develop with the time. Exactly, I was calling to you when the time ends here, and this was already a calling to the risk, but around this area 123. But then the Fortuna line as well, and the time give us the opportunity to continue making another high. And did exactly, I was telling you in that video, I was telling you about how we came here for 108 and then we make a lower to the 88 and then we did a higher, and pretty much we went to do exactly the same. We went here to 23 and then we did a lower to 106 and then another higher. So let's see how this play out, guys. But for now, there's not much to say, just to be careful in the market, because still the market looks really weak, not only because Chris is saying it, but the market honestly looks really weak. But we should have a bounce sooner than later. It's now the price stop is quite nice, but let's see how it works during the weekend. And we just want to see the Bitcoin price to start bouncing. If you want some updates in real time, I'm going to be posting like always on my X account, so just follow me there. I put the link in the description below, and if you have any questions, just don't hesitate to write a commentary there. I'm going to try to respond to guys. And yeah, thank you for your support, for smashing the subscribe button and the like as well, and sharing with a friend, and see you next time. Have a nice weekend, guys.